Hey y'all, my name's Jennifer with True to You Yoga, and today's WTH bite is going to be some of the items you could use for myofascial release, MFR practices, foam rolling, anything like that you might hear it called. It's going to help release tension, it will help you with your flexibility, and then it also helps release that fascia. So your fascia is just like this big interconnected web throughout your entire body. So you think if your upper back is tight from you sitting at your desk all day, hunching up your shoulders, it's going to cause tightness in your low back and on down into even your calves and your feet. Same way if your feet are cramped up from being shoved into shoes all the time, it can cause some tension throughout into your hips and on up. So anyway, some of the things you can use. You can use a foam roller. I have one, a longer one. I do have a short one as well. So whatever kind you would like, this would be something that you can first sink into with your muscle and then start to roll it out nice and gentle. You can also take and go side to side on the foam roller to help with breaking up that fascia. If you don't have a foam roller, you could use blocks as for pretty much the same thing. You won't so much be able to roll back and forth. You can kind of scoot back and forth in it, but you can still do the side to side. So if you use a block, if you're using it on your leg, you might have to do it in chunks, starting at the top and then working your way down. And then some other options, you can always use balls as well. You can get actual, yoga tune-up balls, something like that. Or you can use a tennis ball, softball, whatever you may have around your house. They will work as well. These are great on your back because you can kind of get it stuck in there and then lay down and press into that spot. You can then roll a little bit on it, back and forth, whichever way. You do want to stay off the bones as much as possible and your joints, like the backs of your knees. It's not going to technically harm you if you go through there. It just might not feel real comfortable just because there are so many tendons and blood vessels running. It's just better to take it easy in some of those areas instead of stressing it. You never know, it's going to be different person to person as to whether things will hurt. So that's another option. And the harder your balls are, the more gentle you need to be because the harder balls will definitely sink in there more and you're going to feel it later on especially. Straps are always good as you get into positions. If you're having a hard time holding something, use your strap. And of course, bolsters and blankets. I love those for pretty much everything. Whenever you are, say, working on your leg, if you get tired of holding yourself up on your elbows, you can always put a bolster underneath your head and lay down while you're working on it. When you're doing your MFR, foam rolling, anything like that, just always try to find the most comfortable position as possible. We're focusing on one area, and as we're focusing on that area, then we don't want to have tension showing up in another area of our body. So I did already do some flows for YouTube specifically about MFR practices, and then I do have a course available as well, which you can find over on my website, truetoyouyoga.com, and I will link it below. If y'all have any questions, please let me know, and I look forward to sharing these practices with you. I hope that you would like and subscribe to the channel so then you don't miss anything new that we've got coming up. May you always stay true in your intentions, true to your heart's desire, and speak loving truth to those around you. Love ya.